over here. Do me a favor, man, if you want to support me extra besides, checking out channel memberships and my Patreon and all that. Yeah. But check out my music too as well. Yeah, I rap and I sing a little. You should be able to check that from the link in the description. Go to my Spotify, my Apple, everything. Tell me what you guys think. All right. Shh. That wasn't like no surprise, right? That wasn't no shock, right? But I do still want to interview her. I think that would be like a amazing interview, right? And that would probably be the last interview I ever do. I'm not doing interviews anymore. I don't plan on doing interviews. It was like maybe one more person I didn't want to interview, not her. But I'm gonna be honest, maybe after that, if I still do that interview, I'm done with the interviews. I'm done. I don't think it's necessary, if I'm just being honest. If people want to do, an interview with me or have a conversation with me on my channel, then maybe. All right, maybe. I did. What is that, a cry emoji? You like the interviews? You like what's the interviews I've done? I spoke to Upchurch, but that wasn't like an interview, but it kind of was about a certain situation. I wanted to get more into like his inspirations and stories like that. Inspirations, the come up. But who else? Burden. Talked to Burden. A whole bunch of Adam Calhoun goons, which I might take that off my interview playlist. I don't want to highlight them. All right, unless I put on a playlist of like me roasting rappers or something like that. I think that's where I'll probably put it on. I'll put it on its own independent playlist. I got interviews that I've never even put out, right? Or that like I've taken down. Like I interviewed Frog. Took that shit down immediately, bro. That's a nasty piece of crap, bro. And he lucky I ain't leaked the audio from before, when I cut it and then put the rest of the interview. Nigga, there was a good hour of him getting crazy. And I cut that shit, right? Because I'm like, we ain't even start the interview. This is just him talking. Put it to the side. Might use that shit. I don't know. But yeah, I took that one down. There's a lot of interviews. I got interviews like big YouTubers I took down because I was just like, you don't really go with what the hell I'm about. Especially like when it comes to like topics. And there's a time when I was going in like hard on the true crime community. I got a bunch of interviews with true crime YouTubers. Like ones that are legitimate and dope as hell, and ones that are disgusting. And I'm not holding back an interview. I'm ripping them to shreds. Molly Golightly apologized to me multiple times and then sent me behind the scenes audio of other people violating behind the scenes. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not really feeling the whole interview thing. He said, yes. You dig into the interviews, the live conversation between people are insightful, to be honest. I do think so too, but I don't want to feel like I'm chasing people, right? And also, I feel like I don't need it. It is something that's like a different type of content than the normal just me roasting or me reacting to something. And I do think that sometimes it's insightful, but behind the scenes, getting these interviews is not easy. That shit ain't easy. That's one of the many reasons why I want to stop. But getting interviews, I don't want to feel like I'm chasing nobody, right? Like I could literally take that time that I'm spending chasing content creators or rappers to try to get an interview and spend that on my music and work on that. Make sure you check out my music link, guys. I just made a new YouTube channel. It should be in the what's the name? In the comment if you watch me live, and in the description if you're watching a clip. But yeah, I feel like I want to chase nobody for no fucking like most of my conversations. Like if you even think about it, right, or look at my playlist, like 99% of those, I didn't ask for those interviews. People popped in my live stream, was like, "Yo, let me get on. I want to talk to you real quick." And I was like, "All right." That's exactly how I was with Upchurch, with Burden, mad people, even Adam Calhoun Goons. It was, I'm doing a stream, right? Yo, I got something to say. I asked the audience, oh snap, y'all want to hear what they have to say? I drop a link, they call in. It's an on them like spot in the moment interview, right? And I appreciate the ones that are not Adam Calhoun Goons, right? I appreciate the artists that I do enjoy their music or rock with them calling in and giving their insight, right? Especially if I'm talking about a topic that involves them, right? I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But just in general, right? If I wanted to do like weekly interviews, nigga, that would be a hassle, right? Because nigga, no, I'm not chasing people. That's just not in my personality. It's just not in my personality. Hey, what's up? How you doing? But yeah, it's just not something I would really do. Right. So yeah, I feel like I don't want to even hold myself to that or even attempt it to try to get frequent interviews. It's not necessary. Right. If people want to come and have a conversation with me, right, then sure. I don't see what's the problem with that. Right. Or what would be the problem with that. Right. But as far as like the whole interview thing, that's not something that I'm chasing. Right. Not necessarily. When you look at like some of these bigger live streamers or podcasts or things like that, there's people behind the scenes arranging things for them to get those bigger interviews and conversations. Right. Nigga, I ain't doing that shit. It's more so because it's like the way I view my personal time is like, I know my personal time is worth something. So I could just use my time in a better way. Right? I could make more videos. I could live stream more. I could work on my music, which is what I've been doing for the last week or so. Right? I could do a bunch of things. Right? I could literally spend that time, like I just said previously, just live streaming. The time I'm hitting people up behind the scenes, doing up, I could just be right here doing what I'm doing now. And I think that that's more, you could say, a better use for my time when it comes to my supporters. I would rather give you guys my time than people who might not even want to speak to me or do the interview or, yeah, it's cool. It's not necessary. I'm not chasing nobody to have a conversation. I could talk to you guys. Honestly, though. I would rather that. You said you don't come across like you are chasing anyone. Maybe that's over exaggeration, but I'm not chasing nobody. That's a fact, right? But behind the scenes, that's what some people might perceive it as, or might even say that you have to do to be able to like get some of these content creators or rappers to come in. And honestly, I don't think I should be trying to dictate or control people's time or try to beg for people's time or try to like get them to not do what they feel like doing with their own personal time. You know what I mean? That's really my view for it. It's like, I don't want to try to keep doing that, like, or asking for people's time. If me personally, I know how much I value my own time. Like, if someone wants to give me their time and talk to me, then it is what it is. They're going to pop up and be like, yo, can I call in, or can we pull up like that and have an interview? Other than that, it's not something that I would sweat, you know? That's why I feel uncomfortable asking people to interview them or hitting them up, or I feel uncomfortable doing that shit because it's something in real life I don't give a fuck about. This is really because personally, they get my own time when I'm not grinding or working on content. Nigga, smoking, eating chicken, and watching Supernatural. I'm chilling. And somebody might ask to interview me, and I'm like, nah. I gotta find out if Dean's gonna find this demon and save punk ass Sam. Because he's just a punk like that and a waste of being tall. So I'm gonna just turn that interview down. I got to know what Dean does, nigga. I got to know. I'm a Dean fan. I don't mess with Sam. That's not the Winchester I rock with. Anyway. What? I like Supernatural. Okay. All right. Sam a bitch. But yeah, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. So yeah, when it comes to interviews, that's not something that's my focus. He said, I do want to see Garfield interview A Cal though. He don't want that. He don't want that at all. You said, hey yo, what I said that was worthy of an hey yo. That I like watching Supernatural? Or that I'm a fan of Dean Winchester? That's crazy. That's like saying hey yo to being a fan of Superman or like Batman or something. That's a better comparison. Dean is like Batman. Anyway, enough of the Supernatural. Enough of the. I thought you meant Dean the TikTok. I don't know who that is. I've never heard. I haven't been on TikTok in probably a year. Maybe some like 7 or 9 months or something. It probably is like a year. I'm gonna probably get back on TikTok and just start doing more videos just for fun. But yeah, no, I don't know who you're talking about on TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok-y in forever. Shit, I had to remember I even had a TikTok. You do your channel content as you see fit and how you feel that day. Facts. Appreciate that. All opinions are welcome, but that ish won't fly. Please be respectful to the channel creator. Appreciate that. I didn't even see what was said, but thank you. How you doing, Chris? You said, what the F, y'all, is free. Only 18 likes with 41 viewers. Yeah, hit the like button, guys, if you want to. There's probably a lot of people that hate watch me. It's just like, F him, I'm not going to hit the like. I just want to watch him. He said, no, the Garfield interviewing A-Cal, because you know it's going to go to Ayo levels. That's funny. Yeah, he probably going to say some crazy-ish. A-Cal, whenever he real angry, he says some of the most suspect shit. He says Supernatural used to watch it every morning after graveyard shift back when. Yeah, that shit's fire. I still never finished it. I'm like slowly getting through the binge watching. But I'm mad seasons in though, for sure. I'm up to the season when their mom, spoiler alert, their mom makes a return. Respectfully, stop, bang gang all day. You said that'd be an extremely odd mix. Me with these rappers. One of those rappers you just named, I just heard him for the first time recently. I was listening to a few of their songs the other day. I forgot how they came across my screen. Something popped up, and I was like, let me listen to this and see what it's about. You said A-Cal gets mad and twerks. Oh, girl, twerking. Who gonna tell me I can't do country? Oh, girl, twerking. That's not what people expected. You said she was gonna do a country album, Adam. But yeah, Adam's a clown. But yeah, the whole interview thing, not really my focus. But you can check out my music channel though. Check out my music. Give me your opinion. Want me to do a collab with a metalcore person? Might be interesting. I don't know what that would even sound like, but might be interesting. With my voice. I don't even know how to describe my voice, man. Or my style. And I don't know how to describe that shit when it comes to me, myself, music. I don't know. I just be doing shit.